Radical.
Want to talk about this for a couple minutes? It's not every day a new game system is announced. I've talked about the Amico, I've talked about PlayStations, Xboxes, so why not talk about this? The Steam Deck. Imagine for a second a handheld where you can actually take all your Steam collection games with you. Right? Interesting. But imagine it was basically like a PC, a portable PC that has pretty decent power. You know, I saw some videos. I think IGN had a video here where it was showing some gameplay. They were playing Control. They were playing Jedi Fallen Order with respectable higher settings. Sounds too good to be true for a reasonable price point, doesn't it? The Steam Deck is going to be $399.99. And there's different versions. I think the only difference is storage. The specs, the hardware specs stay the same. It looks beefy. It's bigger, I think a little heavier than something like the Switch. A lot of people are going to basically compare it to the Nintendo Switch. And didn't they have this announcement a little bit after Nintendo's big announcement with the Switch? It's not a Pro, it's basically like an OLED screen or something like that. You know, I don't know all the specs of the new Nintendo Switch, but it's not the Nintendo Switch Pro a lot of people were really wanting. This is something that's going to actually be... I mean, I'm thinking about all the applications. Like, I don't have a giant Steam library, but one thing right off the bat that's really cool is you have games from day one. If you have a Steam library, then all those games you actually transfer and you can play on this. Now, some technical specs about this thing, if you're curious, is it has 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM. It has a custom AMD APU featuring 4-core, 8-threaded CPU paired with 8 RDNA2 compute units. The micro SD is the kind of card you want to expand your storage. It's dockable in the sense, I don't know if it doesn't come with a dock, but I think they're working on a special dock. Again, you know, they're trying to kind of get the Switch kind of, it seems like they're really going for the Nintendo Switch, going to compete against that. And I tell you what, there's some people out there that they'll need their Zeldas and their Marios, and this is not going to interest them. But there's a fair share of people out there that just want a badass portable gaming machine. And this is going to be that for you. It's technically, you know, as far as handhelds go, it's technically a beast. It is. Now, as far as the pricing on the Steam Deck, you're going to pay $399.99 to have 64 gigabytes of storage. You're going to pay $529 to have 256 gigabytes. And you're going to pay a whopping $650 to have 512 gigabytes. Seems like a lot of money for the gigabytes. I don't know. I'm not sure if the micro SDs are, you know, not as expensive. That might be a better solution for you on the storage. But really, unless this is your main PC, which most people getting it, I doubt it is, then storage is not going to be a big issue, because if you're on the go, then how many games do you really need at one time if you're on the go? I mean, even people that have the Nintendo Switch, I doubt that they have it and are using it on the go all the time portable. Most people probably have it docked on the Switch. Now, this does seem set up to compete right with the Switch or the new Switch Pro, which is not really a Pro because isn't it basically the same tech, but just with a better screen? I don't know. Yeah, but this is the Steam Deck releasing later on this year. Good luck getting one, is all I'm going to say. Good luck getting one.